This morning, it's September, April 10th, and it's kind of early in the morning for most people. 10:16 for me, it's kind of late. I was just looking at some of the market dynamics, and I see Japan is rustling up $2.2 billion to get all their businesses that are in China back in Japan. America's following suit. Well, America, they're actually following our lead. And they're bringing the jobs back to their country because of the social disorders joblessness causes. Obviously, we all know that in America now. This little experiment that we're going through now with the C virus. And the only way to get the economy booming is people got to have good paying jobs, and it's the only way. Outsourcing your manufacturing to another country doesn't promote the well health and being of your country. It's just a simple fact. Now, since all the manufacturing is going to start flowing back, I think you're going to see a great economic recovery, and the cryptos will benefit as a result. I think this is very temporary. I'm in an epicenter. I'm in New York City. Have been over to a few hospitals, nosing around, so to say, and there is no lines. The numbers are going. I don't understand it. One day they'd say that there's more discharges of people recovering from the C virus than there are people coming in for the C virus. So those actually should. The numbers are going down. But then if you go on some of these news media channels, well, that's because there are other hot spots now. It seems like the media is like trying to extend this as much as possible, it appears to me, but I don't think it's going to go tops another 30 days. And then you're going to see all the markets start going back up as a result of us returning to some relevant normalcy. So people, don't be scared. If you're unemployed, well, you'll find another job, or your old job will call you back when everything gets back to normal. As a matter of fact, you might see goods and services demands are going to probably go up a little past normal for quite a while, because when people are denied those services, they're going to be online to get them back. So you people, don't fall into the fear. Stay healthy. I do believe there's a coronavirus. Whether it might kill you or not, you don't want to find that out. So just avoid it if you can. And in a few weeks, it'll be over. And they'll extend it for a little more. Like, you'll see everybody go back to business, but they'll probably keep the schools closed till fall. And I mean, what do they got left to school anyway? One more month, May, and then June they're out of school. So it makes sense to keep the schools closed. My kid adapted quite well to doing her courses online. She goes to Montessori, so they're pretty good on that stuff, on that end. And after all that, that's all I have to say. Just be aware that this red wedding thing that people are talking about, this is going to spread. The net has been cast so far, and it's only been 11 cryptocurrency firms or exchanges, or whatever you want to call them. But they're actually eyeballing more. And as I understand it, as I shouldn't say understand it, as I know, the IRS is involved. So they caused their own problem. When I discovered that for example, when I discovered the market maker on LTC was manipulating the market, I thought by reporting this to the exchange that I was doing a positive thing. Unfortunately, I didn't realize I was dealing with negative people, and the negative item that I found was a product of their influence, and it was meant to be that way. Excuse me for having faith in my fellow man. And then when I approached other people outside of the exchange that your coin is being used as a vehicle to bilk investors out of their money, the way I understand it, by your speeches and all, you're a person that wouldn't like that. They block you on Twitter. No denial, they just block you. Then I had another person go out to LA, walked up to the project manager, David Schwartz, present to them the findings, and they refused to talk about it. They said, right now I'm not going to talk about this. So we gave him the opportunity to have a meeting, an online meeting, Zoom or LinkedIn, whatever he wanted. He refused. I confronted some of the people that were promoting the coin. Told them, you know, this is never going to reach that price. Why do you keep saying that? Then you find out they're a member of the Litecoin Foundation. Doesn't look good. Then after you present that to people, he says, why are you attacking me? I was like, attacking you? Why are you trying to lure in people to invest in this market when you know it's rigged? About a day, the day later, his friends came in, also somebody that worked for the Litecoin Foundation, and they escalated a kind of crusade against my channel and myself, which included, you know, posting my phone number, which one of my followers in UK was kind enough to call me up and tell me that it was up there. They were trying to get my address. One of the guys that actually came in to disrupt my channel actually told me that Rob D did work for the Litecoin Foundation. Told me. I have that statement. I have that. It's become a real hornet's nest, you know. I mean, I took the risk to hit the nest for everybody else. Of course, I expected a few stings, but well, they didn't do nothing to me. They tried to get my channel taken down. YouTube looked at it and said, nope. And then I had a little conversation with one of the upper people of YouTube, and they told me that they were going to start doing things to these people. They think that trying to lure in people to take advantage of them on YouTube, and if they feel that way now, your channel's up for review whether you know it or not. They already did a data dump when they took down the crypto channels the first time. That was because YouTube was required by the I think it was a couple of agencies to do a data dump of all the videos that have to do with cryptocurrency, and they're spending a lot of time, and they're just sitting there reviewing your channels, watching your videos. And some of you people are going to get your channels just struck for no... When you think it's not being struck for no reason, struck down for no reason, no, they found something. And it's not just YouTube making the decision now. It's other people telling YouTube, look, if you want to be viable, you have to stop your platform from being used to embezzle investors. So you need to put this criteria in there. So now it's automated. So now when you go to argue with them, your channel should be not taken down, they're going to say, well, you violated the terms of the contract you have with YouTube by being a user. And they'll show you where it is. But I don't think you want to do that, because they might have found something where you could be sued for. So you're really digging a deeper hole. I would say just apologize, take down the offending videos, and try working from there, because they're not going to take them down, because they're going to risk these agencies from coming in and interfering with your channel to the point where it might lead to criminal prosecution, and you don't want that. Like, again, you see that red wedding that we're having now, that law firm out of New York. I talked to those lawyers already. I went to their office and sat down with them. When you openly manipulate the market and then you tell people you can manipulate the market because your coin or whatever you're selling is not a security. You cannot make that decision. That decision goes to a judge. And in the Southern District of New York, which is Brooklyn, in this case, 2 federal judges ruled that if it passes the Howey's test as to be included as a security, it's a security. The judge, two federal judges have said that. And those guys are going to win. I'm telling you, they're going to win. A lot of these people out there running around scamming people, thinking they're smarter than everybody else. I warned yous. It's only going to get worse. Alright, when they get back to work, when the offices open back up, then they're going to really put the friggin' spurs to you. Alright, people. Good luck trading. Watch the market make if you're trading LTC on Coinbase. His moves are very obvious. He can be tracked. It's all on my channel. I'm doing it on a phone today because I'm upgrading my computer. I got a few new parts, a new motherboard, some new RAM coming in. We're going to upgrade the computer and make it even faster. It's fast already, but I'm a little bit of a geek. Alright, people, all out, all over. Have a good day. Stay safe.